Imagine a gaggle of 8-year-olds chasing each other on a playground they helped design themselves. Imagine an enthusiastic team of teenagers trying to kick a ball just like their soccer star hero, Diego Armando Maradona. Imagine a colorful mural filled with flowers and angels. As you, the visitor to a Buenos Aires Villa de Emergencia, approach, you see this is no ordinary mural. The mural, between depictions of angels and flowers, displays publicly the names of those youth who for all these years were only remembered in the grief of family intimacy. Families of the victims participated by bringing in their memories and stories. Today, the space is being transformed into a place for sports and leisure activities. However, the identification of the space as a public area that belongs to the community was defined before the first brick was laid. Discovering the slums of Buenos Aires, known by the poetic name of Villas de Emergencia, emergency dwellings, is to experience a space where the city constructs itself on a daily basis. Here, one is likely to observe need and economic incapacity. Soon, however, the visitor finds another type of experience. Villas de Emergencia are places where generations of residents have consolidated a defined communitarian structure in the daily life of the neighborhood. To capitalize on that already existing sense of community, we have been developing this capacity of games in the villas where we were working in Buenos Aires. Many different types of events are programmed to define where and how to construct this new network of activities. Youth participate in this decision-making through their written opinions, as well as through drawings and photographs. This process of early involvement is important because it's attracted the attention of adults who would directly or indirectly became part of the transformation. One of the first activities was painting a mural in one of the most difficult neighborhoods. Both poverty and daily violence made the neighborhood particularly challenging, but the project managed to involve youth with records of violence. Muralists, led by artists and social workers, consolidated a working group. The subject matter developed by them set out to show the violence of the neighborhood by honoring the memory of those who had lost their lives to violence. Many of these cultural happenings help construct a space of daily coexistence, putting into place not only physical and social improvement of the urban area, but creating the integrative capacity of making the villas part of the city. It is precisely their own culture that identifies them as community, where the possibility exists of transforming these discriminatory processes. Many institutions are trying to consolidate spaces where residents can define their own identity. This ranges from various religious institutions to sport facilities where soccer provides a place to get together as well as a symbol of progress. Soccer star Diego Armando Maradona is the most prominent symbol since he overcame his humble upbringing to achieve international recognition. Many soccer idols have been able to rescue relatives from poverty through their participation in the great national sport of soccer. Games of all sorts, that is, recreational activities, are spaces that permit exploration according to their scale, spaces, and communities, because they propose different ways of reutilizing urban space in the context of tacit or predefined agreements of social coexistence. A good example of how games and the involvement of youth led to the recuperation of social disarticulated urban space can be found in the project of Dutch architect Aldo van Eyck.
who designed 700 playgrounds in Amsterdam after World War II.
Through these play spaces, he helped repair a morally and socially devastated city through its youngest citizens. The youth were the matter of the process of physical and social recuperation, returning to the city its status as a community. The aim of this urban design strategy is, through these play concepts, to improve the socio-physical integration and interaction in one of the slums of Buenos Aires city, Villa Tranquila. As sort of urban germ, the proposed network of public places will provoke the evolution of others' inner inertias that can reinforce and develop the existing social and symbolical structure of the slum. In this way, rather than establish a definite design, the project will generate a process of viable future evolution. The projects are distributed in the neighborhood according to their capacity to define or reinforce new or existing centralities and to organize and distribute the social networks. The programs and activities proposed related to this logic provoke in the non-designed places non-predictable transformation. The playground network is a flexible structure that can be adaptable for each specific need as space and activities. The result is a modular system where each different element constituted an opportunity for social territorial recovery. The construction of these playground networks has been financially supported by the Dutch foundation PlaySpace. This experience shows us a possible path, obviously not the only one, but a way to a flexible system suitable for consolidation through games. Through youth and youth activities, it is possible to find a model of urban integration in areas and societies that are struggling to be recognized as part of the city.
Cumbia Villera. En los pasillos de la villa se comenta que el pibe cantina se ganó la lotería. Ya no pasea con su bici despintada, no usa su gorra y zapatillas desatadas, y que viste